go around the baldacchino again, and for those who were with us last week, you'll remember that we go into the column, and that is the easiest access once you're inside the Basilica to go to the crypt. And we're going to go below the baldacchino into the crypt where we will find the tomb of Peter. And this is one side of the tomb, and now this is the very tiny chapel that is just on the opposite side of what we saw. And it is here where we will end in prayer at the tomb. And I'd like for Your Excellency, Archbishop Sorrentino, if you would please lead us in a concluding prayer at the tomb of Peter.
Yes. Peter, you are the rock of the church. So Jesus wanted you, looking at your faith that is weak, our faith, but is the faith which Jesus support in the centuries, in the history. Jesus is behind you, and Jesus accompany you in your historic life as the basis of the church, and in the successors of you, like in our time, Pope Francis. We want to stay with you as rock, as stone of the church. We know that you represent for us Jesus, and we welcome Jesus, receiving him from your hands, Peter. And we want to do it with the faith of Saint Francis. At his time, like in our time, Peter expressed also the weakness, but he used to look inside the grace of God, inside the power of God. So we want to receive from you also the hope for our church in a time of crisis that we must admit. But we know, like for Peter in the boat on the Sea of Galilee, that Jesus is there. Jesus is there. Sometimes it looks a little bit as he sleeps, but Jesus never sleeps because he loves his church. So ultimately, Jesus is to you our prayer. With Peter, with the successor of Peter, we want to look at you, Jesus, at you in the transfiguration, to look at you on the cross, and look to you in the resurrection. Jesus, you are the rock, you are the stone on which our life is founded. We praise you, Jesus. We love you, Jesus. We adore you, Jesus, with the church, with Peter, with the successor of Peter, the concrete successor of Peter of our times, Pope Francis. Amen.